Why should you start achievement hunting? Why should you start playing games to the fullest and getting 100% of the achievements or platinum trophies if you're playing on PlayStation, or 100% of the Steam achievements? So, achievement hunting, or getting 100% completion or platinum trophies or whatever, obviously is a popular thing. Achievement hunters have been a thing for a very long time. And obviously, it gives you personal satisfaction and it enhances the value of your games. So, what we're doing today, nice little quick video, top 10 reasons that you should start achievement hunting with your video games. So reason number one, and this is one that I come back to a lot, you get to experience games to their fullest. So if you're trying to 100% a game, it forces you to do everything, to explore everything. You have to explore every nook and cranny. You have to try every game mode. You have to try to experience all of the content within the game, rather than just pursuing the story or playing one particular mode or just ignoring collectibles, things like that. It forces you to play the game to its fullest, and that gets your money's worth, really. Reason number two, sense of achievement, obviously. I can't tell you the amount of times I've had a rare achievement pop on Xbox, and it's just a good feeling. It's, it pops up and it's only like 0.4% of whatever players have got this. And it's a sense of accomplishment. Good example, I finally 100% did the original Resident Evil yesterday. Not an easy completion. I'm very, very proud to have that on my my achievement list and my game list, 100% done. It's not an easy completion, so you get that sense of pride. Reason number three, it extends games value, their longevity. It can turn like a 10 or 15 hour game into like a 50-hour experience. If you've got to, for example, if you've got to do multiple playthroughs, so for like different endings, or if you've got to do like multiple playthroughs to unlock the harder difficulties, or if you've got to do like a run where you only do this or you only play like that. So a good example again would be maybe Dishonored, a full non-lethal run, for example, and then a full lethal run where you kill everyone. So different endings, different way to play the game. Obviously, those of you that have played Dishonored will know non-lethal is a lot harder than lethal. Killing everyone's just easier, but the ending is bad. So it extends the game's lifetime. It gets you more out of the game. And then number four, it gives you like kind of goals. So for me, I like to kind of look at a game that I'm going to try 100% and try and look at it and figure out what the most optimal way is going to be to complete it. So a good example again, something I'm playing literally today, Resident Evil 0. I've obviously 100% of the first game, moved on to the next one, and I've had a look just to, without trying to spoil anything, trying to see like what the best way is to 100% it with minimal playthroughs. So I've kind of got a plan. So it gives you kind of a structured, almost kind of game plan or objectives or whatever to kind of make it feel more structured, rather than just playing it over and over again without any kind of goal. Number five is it forces variety. So achievement hunters a lot of the time have to play a game in a different way, play on a harder difficulty, use a different character maybe, or use different mechanics. Again, going back to Dishonored, lethal versus non-lethal is a good example. So it forces you to kind of vary how you play the game. You can't just play it the same way over and over and over again. You've got to do it different ways to get different achievements, and perhaps some of these things are things that regular players would just ignore because they just can't be bothered, or it's a bit harder so they didn't bother. So it improves like your overall experience. Number six, this one is especially true for me, it helps to tackle the backlog. If you're an achievement hunter, there's no doubt that you've got a million games in your backlog that you look at, and some of them are probably easy 100% as well compared to some of the others. And you just look at them and you're just like, I should probably get on that soon. Tackling the backlog as number six is huge. Like I know from personal experience, my backlog is still way less complete than I'd like it to be. Obviously that does bring into perspective one of the few downsides of being an achievement hunter, which is online games. When servers go down permanently or they're taken offline, it does mean that sometimes some of the games you do play, if you're achievement hunting, you've kind of got like almost an expiration date then, I guess. You've got to get it done in a certain amount of time. So a good example, literally right now, Doesn't affect me because I never played it, but I think Battlefield Hardline is being taken off the store completely, and is being taken offline, I think. Now, it doesn't affect me. I never played the game, so I've got nothing to worry about, but I have seen some people on my friends list on Xbox have all of a sudden jumped to play that game, and are doing achievements on it. So that tells me that they had some of them done. They were just kind of putting it off for a while, but now they have to do it if they want 100% it, because the game's going to get taken off completely. So while it can help tackle the backlog, it also brings to light one of the big problems achievement hunters face, which is multiplayer achievements or online games when they're finally taken offline, or if you just can't find a lobby. So one that I struggle with is Black Ops Cold War. There's an achievement to play, I can't remember, it's like a little mini battle royale mode that the game has, and you've got to get 10 team wipes or whatever. I've never been able to find the game, because no one's playing it. So I don't think I'll ever 100% the game, because not because I can't do it, because I physically can't find a lobby to even give it a go. So yes, it helps tackle the backlog, but it also brings to light the problem of online games going offline. You know, you've got an expiration date, you've got to 100% it by, which does kind of suck. But moving on, number 7. It gives you a record of your gaming history. So obviously you can see what other people have played on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever platform you're on. You can, see what people have played. But obviously you can look on there. For example, you look at my profile, you'll see a lot of 100%. Maybe not towards the top, because I'm obviously working on games that aren't. But the further down you go, you'll see a lot of 100%. So it's almost like your own personal archive, which allows your friends and other players to kind of look on your accomplishments, but also you get to look at them yourself. So if you're, for example, struggling, you're trying to 100% this game, and it's really difficult, and you're really struggling, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, I might just pack it in and put this one, and then you look back at your list, and you're like, well, I did that game, and I did that game, and I did that game, and those were hard, and I nearly gave up at those, but I did it. So then you go back and you keep doing it. I've done that more times than I can count, where I've been really struggling. So Arkham Knight, perfect example. Very difficult 100% this game is. Very, very difficult. And I literally wanted to throw the towel in. I took like a 3-year break from the game, like literally, came back to it, and then like put my head down, and within 2 days of playing it, managed to smash out the other achievements I couldn't get. I finally do it. Video of this is actually on my channel as well, if you want to go give it a watch. But it gives you a sense of history, and that history can actually be used to give you the endurance you need for a difficult completion. Number 8, it overcomes boredom and gives you structure. So I kind of touched on that earlier. So it gives you like a structure to kind of engage with the game properly, rather than just aimlessly playing, I don't know, competitive shooters or online games over and over and over and over again. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's your cup of tea and that's what you like doing, that's absolutely fine. It's just, for me, it's nice to have kind of a structure of what I'm playing, and actually feel a bit more engaged than just, we're hopping on COD tonight, we're hopping on Siege tonight, we're hopping on Siege tonight, like all the time. Nothing wrong with those games. If that's what you enjoy playing, again, absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just that doesn't work for me. And you might find that if that's all you tend to play, maybe this would help. You try Achievement Hunt and you might be like, this is a bit more, it gives you a bit of a breather, which is nice. Number 9, it gives you perseverance and I guess confidence. So accomplishing hard achievements, or like hard 100%, so Arkham Knight, Resident Evil, good examples. It's a great feeling. It really makes you feel good about yourself, and it encourages perseverance. Like I said, there are so many games that I've been trying to 100%, and they've been really difficult, and I've wanted to just give up. And then I've looked at my other games that I've done, and looked at the difficult ones I've already done, and gone, well, hang on a minute. If I just give it another go, I might be able to do it. And it encourages perseverance. You don't just give up because it's difficult. You're not just going to go, I don't want to do that then. You actually try, and you try again, and you try again, and eventually you do it. And it's a great feeling. So then that builds confidence, which is great. And then number 10, the last one, the social aspect, the community. You get to compare stats with other achievement hunters. You in respect of other achievement hunters. If you've got difficult 100% on your profile. But also True Achievements is a great place. I've used that a million times for guides and stuff when I'm stuck on achievements. There's a great community on True Achievements. And I think PlayStation's got its own one. It's like True Trophies or something. Obviously, I don't use that because I'm Xbox. But it's a nice sense of community, friendly competition as well, you know, if you're competing with other people. I don't use True Achievements as much as I'd like to. Like, I don't have an account on there. I've only ever used it for guides. But it's really, really good. And obviously, like I said, it's that sense of community. You know, if you and a couple of other people have got this really difficult achievement or 100% of a game, it's nice. You know, you feel that kind of sense of like, oh yeah, we did this. Like, cool. So that's my video on top 10 reasons you should start achievement hunting. So like I said, experience the game fully, sense of achievement, get more out of your games, create clear goals, variety, tackles your backlog, you get gaming history, a bit of structure, perseverance, and you've got the community. Only a short one this week, guys. I am working on a video of Resident Evil 0 as we speak, but I need something quick this week, so hence the top 10 video. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like and let me know which of the 10, you know, kind of resonates with you the most. For me, it's probably the backlog one, easily, because my backlog is still ridiculous. I'm still trying to sort that out. So yeah, much love as always. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe. I drop a video every Friday, and like I said, drop a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next video next week. Bye bye.